What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pittsburgh Industrial Railroad. Trying to do a different camera angle, just using the phone and the tripod, so just bear with me here. I just wanted to run some trains today. Figured while I'm down here, I could do another live stream, let you guys know that also I'll be here running trains Sunday at 3 p.m. Another live show. That's like a regular show. So this one was kind of unannounced. So if you've just joined in, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. See if I can view the chats here. Thanks for joining in, everybody. I got a couple fun engines to run on the layout today. Hopefully things go better than they were last time. We had a kind of a blooper video on Saturday this past weekend. But I got a Lionel ES44 on the track, the Sharknoses, which you saw in the thumbnail of the video, and then I have the B6 switcher on the inner loop again. Speaking of that, I just forgot to put a caboose on. Let me grab that real quick. I picked this up on eBay not too long ago. Nice little Pensy bobber caboose made by MTH. These things are really cool. They just came out with a new release of these somewhat recently, and if you ever see one of these, it's worth picking up. This one looks a little dusty, but and if you're unfamiliar with them, you can see the bottom. It's just a single truck that doesn't rotate or anything. It's just a solid piece here, so it's just rides the rails like that. It's pretty cool. It does have some interior lighting, and then there's lighting in the marker lamps. So sorry if I missed your comments here. I'm just trying to get everything going here. This isn't going to be some long running session today. I just want to do, just share some fun while we're all practicing our social distancing. Have some fun, run some trains. Hi, Patrick. Thanks for joining in. Robert, how you guys doing today? All right. So let me see what else. So I've been kicking around the idea of getting a new engine. I haven't really decided for sure what it's going to be yet, but then I started wondering if I should get the engine or if I should put the money into some track, maybe and start replacing this fast track. The engine sounds fun. The track sounds like fun too, but it sounds like a lot more work. So I don't know. It's just kind of an idea I've been throwing around. See what you guys think. Even if I just got like the two main loops running right now and then just start throwing in switches later on, I could do that. I don't have to buy all the switches, because that's when it really starts to add up, is when you factor in all the switches. I don't know. I think it's something I might consider. Patrick votes for the track. Yeah. And if I do the track, here's what I was also thinking is leaving my yard fast track. So I could have a transition piece leading from the main layout to the yard over here and just leave it as fast track. I think that'd be all right for now. So sorry if I'm like up in your face. I'm trying to read the comments on the screen here. Rail Review says B&O EM1. I know those are pretty awesome. Aiden Zerk asked if I do anything with brass models, Weaver or Sunset. Actually, I don't own any brass models or anything made by Sunset. I think that, it'd be kind of cool to own one, but it's just kind of the old technology in those engines. So, I mean, if you're going to invest the money, I'd rather put the money into like a Lionel Legacy engine or like an MTH Premier engine with Proto Sounds 3.0. Just my preference. I wouldn't want to kind of go back in time. It seems like you're taking a step back. P&M AWVR Railfan asked if I have a GP20U. I do not have one like that. I do agree with Patrick on the Gargraves and Ross, flawless like the horseshoe curve. Except I've had a couple engines with those switches, like we saw on Saturday. They get a little finicky. Um, Harry says they. A fun fact is they recycled the 3989's whistle for the Western Maryland 1201. Is the 1201 the? Oh, that's the. Is that the Lion Master Challenger? Is that which one you're referring to, or the EM1? I think that's what you're thinking of. I haven't seen those engines run yet, the EM1s. So let's try to answer a couple more questions, and then here, let me. I'm gonna flip the camera around here. Hold on one second. Here we go. Is it gonna work? Or there it goes. Okay. All right. So yeah, I still run my MTH T1. That's the one that has the TMCC board in it. It runs pretty good actually. Carter says that's awesome. This is your basement. Yeah, this is it's like half the basement here. I still actually have a lot of basement in the house. I have a huge game room, like a whole laundry room with the furnaces and everything, and the furnace, not furnaces. It's just one furnace in this house. Hot water tank, all that stuff. But yeah, this basement's pretty big. So this layout takes up 2 rooms. Then I have like a small tool room over here where I keep my trains and a workbench. And then I have the other little room over to the side that has the winter layout in it. So it's pretty decently big, which I'm lucky and fortunate to have that. So thanks again for everybody who joined in. Dump Truck Dave's here. How you doing? Rail Reviews, I'm going back and looking at the comments, said the EM1s will have a new whistle that's never been used. I'd like to hear that one. Quickly answer a couple more questions and then let's get some trains running here. Carter asked what my favorite train is. I would say my favorite train is the Pennsylvania Railroad T1 duplex. That's my overall favorite engine. I also like the 1361 K4 Pennsylvania Railroad. Those are my top 2. For models, I really like the Lionel 210-4s. For non-vision line. For vision line, I would say obviously the big boy. I also really like my CC2. That's the Pensy as well. And then let's see here. Caterade 66 asked if I have any Union Pacific Heritage units. I do not. I do not have any, but I do have the what's it called? SD70 ACE Spirit of the UP, and I have the 8444 with the flag logo on the side. That's a pretty awesome engine. Maybe we'll throw that on here before the end of the video and just so you guys can get a look at that. Real quickly here before I have trying to answer everybody. So Carter asked how many trains I have. I honestly don't know. Maybe about like 40 engines or so, give or take. I've never really done a count on it. I've traded and swapped a few engines in my time, more than a few. But in the house right now, I probably have about 40 different engines. And then Harry Rawlis asked if I have the UP FEF 844 from 2007. I did, but my buddy Chuck wanted it really bad, so I sold it to Chuck. So if Chuck ever wants to sell it back to me, maybe it'll end up back here. Who knows? That is an awesome engine. All right, so without making you guys wait any longer, I don't want to have a super long video, but I'll try to answer a couple questions while we're still running trains as well. Yeah, Harry. What I did was I I decided to buy my Shelby, and I figured I'd thin the fleet a little bit of stuff I wasn't really using, and I wasn't really using a lot of Union Pacific stuff like Southern Pacific. Um, I tried to like minimize it down to what I love the most, and and get rid of all those engines I bought that were impulse buys. And I don't regret it at all, to be honest. There's probably only a couple engines that I regretted selling. That 844 may be one of them, but at least Chuck has it, so it's pretty cool. This is the Lionel ES44, just a good runner, and I put the MTH dummy. I think it's a GP20, maybe, or GP30. I'm not sure what it is behind it. I forget what it is right now. But anyways, let's get the trains going here, and I hope you enjoy it. Just want to run some trains for a little bit, and feel free to ask any questions and make any comments you like. So, all right, give me 1 second here to get situated. I kind of like to walk around with the camera while I'm because obviously I have to go through 2 different rooms here. So I'm gonna take my phone off of the tripod here, and I'm gonna put it onto this handheld thing that I got. That way I can hold my phone a little bit easier. All right, so we're gonna start up the Sharknoses here.
Dispatcher here. Do you copy? Over. Roger that. Please start up and stand by. Copy that, dispatcher. Starting up the engine. Out. Can I get a green light? Over. Affirmative, the track is yours. Over. Roger that. All clear. Out.
This engine was kind of parked heading into the engine house here, so I'm backing it out right now. Carter asked if I have the UPFF number 27. I do not have that engine. The only Union Pacific engines I have right now are the big boy, the Spirit of the UP, and the 8444 SD70 ACE with the flag logo on the side. So it's an awesome engine. All right, so I got that started up, ready to go, and then let's do let's do the B6 that's right next to it. That's number 52. Try to always program the engines with either the first 2 digits or the last 2 digits of the cab number. Sometimes there's certain engines that have the same first 2 or last 2, so you gotta kind of improvise. Uh-oh. My tender's off. Oops. Sorry. But what I was going to say was, like, for example, one of the engines that has starting with the same number as this one here, like the Sharknoses are 20, and then the GE hybrids starts with 20. So I just made this 21. I figured it's 20 plus 1. All right, so I got these moving out slow. B6. All right, so I got to get this coal train out of the way, start getting this moving here. And this should be engine number 80 or 56. Let's see, I don't remember. Yeah, it's number 80. Or maybe not. Or it's 56. Okay. These are nice. All the ES44s are nice. Die-cast are not. Tons of detail. The ground lights. Again, Lionel Legacy.
See you later, dispatcher. We are rolling. Over. Copy that. Keep rolling. Out.
Thanks for everybody who joined in late. Didn't catch the very beginning, but I did a quick Q&A session. Tried to answer some questions, talk about a couple things. Caterade asked, what year is this ES44? This came out, I would say, like a year to 2 years after all the Heritage units came out. So I ended up with it. I'm not sure exactly which year it was. If I had to guess, I would say maybe 2016, possibly. All right, so we got our coal train moving along here. Yeah. P&M AWVR noticed the garbage truck. Here it is. Whoops. What happened? Come on, we gotta not have problems again. What's going on now? Hang on a second, guys. Trying to stop the Sharknoses. Something's going on with the ES44. We don't want a repeat of this past weekend. Oh. Well, that's what happened. A coupler came undone on this. You know, I think I may have to pull it off because when I was setting it up, it wasn't holding very well right there. So we may have to just pull this off. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Alright. We should be in good shape now. Maybe this coupler needs a little super glue on it or something. Anyways, here's a good look at this engine. It's just a dummy. So this is a GP20. So it's pretty sweet. Alright, let's get the trains going here. Give me 1 second, I'm just trying to set that thing down. Alright. Alright, now we're in good shape. I don't think we should have any problems now. Fingers crossed. But we made it into the horseshoe curve pretty quick, at least. Yeah, it's got a bad coupler on it. But right before I started the live show, when I was hooking that up, it wasn't sticking together real well. So I'm not surprised at all. This engine does not have Bluetooth in it. The only engines I have that have Bluetooth in it would be the H10 and the Spirit of the UP. The Spirit of the UP ES44. So maybe we'll just hang out here and wait for the Sharknoses to come in. During my my Saturday live show last week, I was having so many issues. I forgot to mention that we usually have the bald eagle on this tree. It's always there, but I actually added a second bald eagle. He's sitting back here. So we got bald eagles. We got our flag waving in the wind. You can see the little white spot up in the trees on the left. Here come our sharks. I try to have a steady hand. I thought this train looked pretty good with the milk cars behind it. Thanks for the compliment, Dave. By the way, I saw you said nice weathering on the GP20. So believe it or not, these sharks are the second set that I had. I originally bought them when they were first released by Lionel, and then I don't know why. Maybe I wanted a steam engine or something, so I decided to sell them. Then I regretted selling them, and then I found another set, and I actually found the set that I found. I got them for less than what I sold the other set for. So it kind of worked out, I guess. Let's go over here by the bridge. Catch this engine coming this way. Ramp it up. Oh, my guys fell over that we fixed on Saturday. I gotta fix those again. I like the welder guy. This is one of those Woodland Scenic's Ethel's gas station. So it comes looking the way it does. The one thing that I did to mine was I wired the LED lights to it. So right here and back here on these on those poles, they did not have lights before, so I put some lights on it. And then I also added like the figures, the guy with the welder. He's not usually part of this whole thing. We'll get a shot of the sharks coming over the bridge. I felt like I didn't get enough shots of the bridge in the past couple live streams. This bridge was a lot of work to make this thing. Here's a good view right here. See what the sharks sound like with the RPMs up high. Thanks, Will, for the compliment on the bridge. Or I'm sorry, WEB3 trains. This is it's all foam construction. I've talked about it before in layout updates, but it's hand carved. Basically, what I did was I just stacked up the foam, all glued together, laid the track over it, traced it, and just started just cutting away at it. But even up here, like you can see in the inside, it's pretty tricked out. So, and before, if you're new to the channel, this section right here did have table in it. I ended up cutting the table out just to put the bridge in. So that was a whole project to do, like that drop down section. It's not really prototypical per se for the where this is supposed to be, the around Gallitzin, with the Gallitzin tunnels there to your left. Here's a good view of the MTH Railtown General Store. You can see like all the Woodland Scenics figures there selling their veggies. Produce market. All right, let's maybe head back over here for a tiny bit. Catch the B6 switcher moving around. Some trains coming through the main room. My B6 is stuck back there. That truck must be dirty in that back part behind the mill. It's really hard to clean back there. I had issues with it on Saturday. I'm about to clean it again before Sunday. If you guys join me late, I'm doing another live stream on this Sunday at 3 p.m. We'll make it a little bit longer than this one. We'll get some big steam running. You can see that's one of those sensor tracks. I have a sensor track there on this inner loop. And then again, down here by that little station. Oh, we forgot to hit the horn at the crossing. Darn it. Caterey has asked if that's the Griswold family truckster by the bridge, and you are in fact correct. It is the family truckster. And if you're not familiar with the movie Vacation, he's got you can see the dog leash right there tied to the bumper, and the cop's asking him like, what happened to that pooch back there? Poor little buddy. And then this is going to be Uncle Eddie's RV. I'm gonna weather it and paint it up and make it look look like the real thing. I keep saying I'm gonna do that. I gotta do that one day. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I may make like a video, like a how-to video of that. That'd be kind of fun. How to paint it and weather it and everything. Here's a good view. I saw the comments. I can't repeat that one out loud. Well, I can. I guess it's really not made for made for kids. I don't classify these videos as made for kids because they're not. These are adult run and kept trains. Somebody asked where I got this at. This is made by Greenlight. So this is called a 1972 Condor. I believe that this model is 1/64th scale. So it's not really to scale, as you can see, like next to one of these. It works. I would say it's more like an S scale, S gauge. But I mean, you really don't really notice. O gauge would probably be like 1/48th would probably be like that much longer. The David Z to G scale asked if the trolley runs, and it does. Let's get it running. Hang on 1 second here. It's actually I have it controlled with the DCS remote, so it's command controlled. Let's see here. I may have missed a couple questions. P&M AWVR asked if there's a playground. I don't have a playground, but I have a swing over there. I'll show you that in a minute. This is this one has Proto Sound 3 in it, made by MTH Rail King. So you can get some nice slow operation with it. It's tight going around that turn. Here comes our Sharknoses. I don't have my remote to hit the horn. What else is there? I was going through the remote and hitting some of the different sounds.
Smithfield Street.
So it's just a simple loop around the city. Nothing fancy. These are the what are they called? Easy streets. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I forget what they're called right now. But they work out very well. Somebody asked about the playground. As far as playgrounds go, this is all I got here is the Lionel swing. So you can see our signal just changed. Try to do some close-up views today. I just saw somebody's comment. Caterade's 66. Just don't fall in love with it because we're taking it with us when we leave next month. I love that. That's from the movie Moving. I love that movie. A lot of people don't know what movie that is. It's just called Moving. If you've never seen it, go find it. It's hilarious. Randy Quaid is in it, and it's so funny. Oh, obviously Richard Pryor too. That's my favorite Richard Pryor movie for sure. And the toy. The toy is pretty good too. Alright, let's see. Where did I leave my remote? I left it somewhere. Christmas Vacation's the best. It's kind of follow the sharks. So we're let's see here, running just diesels right now. My inner loop is down for the count. I don't know why, but it's not working. Track needs cleaned, I guess. So we also have, I just forgot. I've been forgetting to turn this on. Actually, I have my my streetcar. So if you own one of these MTH bump and go trolleys, the one I just turned on here, it runs on this front track right here. You'll see it coming back. If you've never purchased one, and you run it sometime, try to do it like, even that's hard. When they hit the bumper at the end, they actually can brake really easily. That's what happened to mine. It jammed into the bumper, and I just repaired it. This is actually the first time I've run it since I repaired it. That's another thing I did. I added lights in this bridge. You can see them up in there. How about a little night running? So I'll probably go till the video is at about 45 minutes, and then we're going to call it a day here today, guys. It's getting kind of late. So I just wanted to run some trains, enjoy it with you guys today. The Sunday 3 p.m. live show is still on schedule, so if you didn't get enough today, join us again on Sunday at 3 p.m. We'll get some big steam running that day. Not sure which one yet, but definitely some steam engines running too. Need to get some lights on the steel mill that look like that power plant. That'd be sick. Need some lights up there too. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a day here. I appreciate everybody for joining in today. Hope everybody's healthy, staying safe at home, and enjoy the hobby. So if you have any questions that we didn't answer here, you can always ask them in the video after it posts to the channel, and I can answer your questions there. Again, 3 p.m. Sunday, Eastern Standard Time, another live session we'll do. And one last honk of the horn here. All right, guys. Hopefully we'll see you Sunday. Have a good evening.